This has been a crazy week for the cryptocurrency market, as we have seen Elon Musk finally coming in and saving us. Well, we'll have to see exactly what happens next. But the truth is that right now, Elon Musk is continuing to do exactly what he does best, and that is stay positive in the face of some negativity. And when it comes to the Dogecoin community, one thing that we're better at than just about any other community out there is staying positive, regardless of what happens in the market. And yes, it can be difficult sometimes. It can be hard. When we see Dogecoin fall to the degree it has, when we are seeing these massive drops across the entire board with crypto, it is scary and it makes us feel bad. It should, because we don't want to see our money going down. However, we're not going to let it get the best of us because of two reasons. Number one, the memes are still fun. The potential is still there. Number two, there are huge catalysts coming literally this year. So even if you're worried right now, that worry will likely turn the other way. The frown will turn upside down soon here. So fear not, we do have some positive things coming. Let's go ahead and jump right into what Elon Musk said and exactly why this is so important. Take a look at this Twitter thread here. Now, it's not the first time that Elon Musk has said something similar, but it is the first time that he has directly proclaimed it, especially in the market like this. That's even more important. Go ahead and take a look. So Billy Marcus said, "The reason I like Dogecoin is because it knows it is stupid." What? How dare you, Billy? How dare you? Then Elon Musk says it has potential as a currency. So Elon Musk coming in and actually setting the record straight on Twitter. It's not just a silly little currency. It actually has real potential as a currency. And we're talking about someone who has the potential to actually do stuff to make that happen. We already know Elon Musk has Tesla, Neuralink, the Boring Company. We know everything that Elon Musk is doing. And because of that, it already shows you he plans to actually implement Dogecoin into a lot of those things. The Doge 1 satellite funded fully in Dogecoin is happening this year. Moon landing this year. All of these other things that he's funding with Dogecoin acceptance at a lot of his companies, all of that is likely coming this year. Elon Musk is going to capitalize during the next bull run on Dogecoin in a way that helps the Dogecoin community. Will he benefit at all himself from it? The answer is no, he's not going to. Elon Musk is doing this for us. He is doing this because of us and because he loves Dogecoin. And that's what's awesome to see. Then I said, Dogecoin is the future currency of Earth. And Billy says, I enjoy that something stupid could also have utility and be successful. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better, Billy. Come on, the first one, come on, man. Come on. Dogecoin is awesome. I mean... All right, we can say we love stupid memes. How about that? But is Dogecoin itself stupid? I don't think so. I think it's awesome. But I mean, there's some degree of truth to the fact that it is stupid in some ways that a currency with a dog on it could become the currency of Earth. But it's only stupid to people who don't understand the potential that it has. It's stupid to people who don't realize that it has, quote, potential as a currency, like Elon Musk says. So yeah, it's stupid to some people, and that is a beautiful thing. I love how some people think it's stupid. That makes it even more fun when it does actually do well, and when it does perform some of the use case goals that we want to see. Is it that a hint by Elon coming in with a super chat from Vital Music Official? The answer is 100% yes. And Noel says, should I buy Luna? Luna right now is one of the biggest things that so many people got wrong in the history of cryptocurrency. A lot of the most influential people in cryptocurrency were touting it, and when it fell 47%, by any normal market, that would be a time you would go in and buy and make money. Anytime a crypto falls to that degree, normally that's an opportunity right there. However, with Luna's case, the team, instead of fixing the problem, which they could have done with a certain amount of capital, they could have applied more capital to the problem and fixed it and saved Luna. Instead of doing that, which is what everyone expected them to do, they decided to sell a lot of their tokens, being exposed by people like CoffeeZilla on YouTube, being exposed all over the internet. They are not to be trusted, and that is why it's continuing to fall. And if they had just fixed it when it was easier to fix at the beginning, it would have saved all of this. Instead, they waited way too long, and now we're at the point where literally they are not even able to save it at all. Right now, anytime you put money into Luna, it is going towards UST, which now has value. UST is supposed to be a stable coin that's always worth $1. Instead, it has a value of 33 cents. $1 is what it's supposed to be worth. It has a value of 33 cents. And until UST goes to $1, it will be virtually impossible for Luna to go up. It will just continue going down infinitely to zero, most likely. Now, technically, there could be some workaround or way to fix this, but it's just very unlikely because Luna is playing a big role with UST and its stability. So if UST cannot maintain the price of $1 and falls that low, then there's really nowhere to go but down, because anytime you invest in Luna, it will just simply cause the price of UST to go up slightly, but it'll have to go all the way up to $1 first before Luna can really take off, if that was going to happen. So you have to be very careful investing in Luna. It is still possible to lose more money right now. Luna, if it has a market cap under $10 million, at that point, I would say feel free to buy away and do whatever you want, because at that point, you're just playing with easy money. But right now, it has a market cap that I think is too risky and too big, near $100 million approximately. So I would not risk your money on that until we actually see evidence that they could truly fix the UST stablecoin. And even if it's just small evidence, maybe you want to get in early and take a bet. For now, what I would do is hold off and wait. There is a cryptocurrency pick coming on Patreon soon. So that right there is what I'm most excited about. And this pick, I genuinely believe it has more potential than really any cryptocurrency that has launched in over a year. And I'm not just saying that. The people behind this are what warrants that analysis of it. In this market, will it be a little bit harder for it to launch? It could be. So I will take that into account as well. We're not going to be overly optimistic. We will take it with a grain of salt. And I will still continue to say everything in crypto is risky. Do not invest more than you're willing to lose. However, if I'm going to put my money into anything, especially in this market, that is the only thing I would feel comfortable investing a very large amount of money in right now, besides with the exception of Dogecoin, of course, which I am continuing to buy more of, because Dogecoin, we know for a fact that the most influential person on the planet is just barely getting started with it, and he sees actual potential in it as a currency. He will act on that. He's not someone who just sits idly by. I mean, it took 10 years for SpaceX to be successful. Even if it takes Elon Musk 10 years to make Dogecoin successful, no matter what, it's going to happen. Now, I don't think it'll take that long, but that's just something to keep in mind. I'm not going to sell in the next 10 years. So I'm not worried whatsoever if Dogecoin falls even to 5 cents, which is something I said was possible. And it actually did get closer to that. At the bottom of the drop, it was at like 6.5 cents. We called the exact bottom to a 1.5 cent degree of accuracy. That's pretty dang good for this cycle specifically. Now, could it still drop to 5 cents if more things go wrong, more bad news stories come out? We may not be out of the woods quite yet on this, but still very accurate when it comes to our calls on these specific price targets. And that's why everyone continues to come to the Final Stand show for information and for news, because I will do my best. Now, we're not going to be right 100% of the time, but we have a very high accuracy rating of predicting these exact price targets for cryptocurrencies, based on both a general consensus, based on statistics, and based on actual analytics, which most people don't even like to use. You gotta use the numbers and facts. Bitcoin, on the other hand, we're all the way down, and it did get close to the number of 21,000 that we did predict could happen in this cycle. It did not go quite low enough to be considered within a close proximity, but still, it was relatively close. I did actually say on a call with someone who's very influential in the crypto space, this person is behind a $1 billion project. I was talking to him on the phone about a week ago, and I told him, the cryptocurrency market, what if it falls below 25,000 Bitcoin does? I actually see there being a decent chance of that happening. And he told me, no, you don't have to worry about that. It's not going to fall to 25,000. And I wanted to believe him, but the truth is, when you look at what's happening in the market, you just can understand things sometimes, and you can see what's going to happen. And I told him, no, we got to be careful. You have to assume that it's possible for it to fall to 25K, considering what we're seeing right now. And sure enough, within a matter of less than a week, within a very short period of time, it did hit that exact number that we were thinking about and go under it. Now, that was just kind of lucky, I'll be honest. The 25,000 mark was something I just randomly said. I did not predict it to that degree of accuracy. I'm not that good. I mean, I can get it close most of the time. I cannot get it that accurate. That was just luck, I'll be honest. But still, Robinhood crashing as well. Ooh, that's crazy. Let's go and take a look at Robinhood and see what Robinhood stock is doing. If Robinhood stock is crashing, that would be wild to see. Robinhood stock, I mean, Robinhood stock was already in big trouble. If they're crashing more, oh my gosh, I don't know what they're going to do. Let's check it out. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. Down to $8.50. Yep, that is very bad. It seems to be flatlining a little bit there, though. I do not see much more of a crash. Actually, it spiked back up a little bit in after hours. Now it's up to $10.06. So it actually went up a little bit. It's trying to save itself. Good job. Good job, Robinhood. If you can do Dogecoin stuff to a higher level, how have they still not released wallets more? They've not only done that, they've now restricted your access to cryptocurrency more. They're not doing the right stuff. They're not doing the actions that we need. They need to expand the crypto wallets and make them viable for everyone and easier to use and send large amounts from, but they can't do it. They haven't done it yet. Come on, Robinhood, we're still waiting. We were expecting all this big stuff to happen from wallets, but that was assuming that you would actually implement them in a good way. But instead of implementing them in a good way, you are sitting on your booty and not doing the things you're supposed to do. What's wrong, Robinhood? You gotta actually have wallets be capable of sending amounts over $3,000, or else what's the point of even having wallets in the first place unless you're just gonna buy small things all the time with it? That's cool and all, but what if you wanna buy a car with Dogecoin? Well, you can't do that if Robinhood's not allowing you to do more than $3,000. What if you wanna buy even something like a TV that costs $6,000? You can't do double payments one day than the other when you go to Walmart and buy a TV, or wherever you buy TVs from, Target, Sam's Club, I don't know. Where do you buy your TVs from? Who cares? Best Buy. There's a good one. If you're doing that, you have to actually pay all at once. So Robinhood, you're not helping Dogecoin as much as you could, and it will be relatively easy considering the resources of Robinhood as a company for them to do that. So what's the delay? Well, they haven't even told us yet. We need transparency in terms of what's causing these delays, and we need you to get on the same page with Elon Musk that Dogecoin has potential as a currency. Is it going to be the future currency of Earth? I certainly would like to think so, and if it does, $420 Dogecoin. I mean, come on. We imagine that. Imagine $420 Dogecoin. It's kind of, I mean, I'm partially saying that as a meme because it would be pretty ridiculous to predict that as something that would actually happen. We're not going to say that. However, it's not impossible. If Dogecoin does truly become the currency of Earth, that number is not impossible. So it's still fun to talk about, right? Even though we're not going to predict that. We first, let's say $1, right? But anyway, I'm Matt Wallace. This is Final Stand, and I'll see you in the next video.